We in the building once again. Welcome back. Welcome to the Maryland for Crypto Show. It's your boy Sean Prince, and I'm out here with my guy, Mr. Make It Happen.
You already know what it is.
You know what time it is, man. Look, we got a great show for you today. We about to bring you a little bit of Hong Kong. They are releasing crypto to the retail investors.
What? They releasing crypto?
Huge for the space. Huge for the space.
Crazy for the space.
Bitcoin showing bullish market trends, bullish price points. So I think the market is about to head in the right direction.
Yes,
we got the XRP case that is definitely imminent. It should be solved here soon.
Hey, there's word that it could be ending soon.
Talk to him. We might as well just drop that intro so we can get into it.
Oh man, you already know what we ready to do.
Let's get it.
With the new, out with the old. I'm telling the future, it's being foretold. Fiat currency ain't backed by gold. Now watch how this new revolution unfold. Everything hidden in plain sight.
It's your boy 53 holding down with Maryland for crypto. Y'all know what time it is. Y'all want to get your money right. Fuck with it.
All day. Much love.
Aloha to Maryland for crypto. Aloha.
Shout out to the big homie Maryland for crypto. Out here, 2-0, smoking with legends. That's how we do. Legends out here.
Clearly it's about to explode. Ripple the weapon, XRP the ammo, XRP the keys, ripple the piano, ripple the cowboy, XRP the lasso. This financial reset gonna be a fiasco.
Chiz, talk to him, man. Coming with that heat.
We miss you, Chiz.
Shout out to XRP Chiz, man. Coming with the heat on the intro. Yeah, you got to come back to the space, man. We gotta holler at you, Chiz. But let's get it rolling, man. Hong Kong is one of the biggest crypto hubs in the world, and we got great news for the people.
I thought China wasn't trying to, do
they crypto. Wasn't. China was trying to keep everything under wraps. They had banned crypto. Everything was not looking good.
Hong Kong to still reach the people. They try to be slick out here, huh?
It looked like it, right? But it's great for us retail investors.
People keep forgetting Hong Kong is still part of China.
Okay, talk to him.
And guess what? We banned crypto on the mainland, but guess what? Hong Kong, you do your thing over there.
And listen, which is still us. Hong Kong is releasing crypto for retail investors. They will now be able to actively invest. People, that is huge news. If I had hotkeys, I would be hitting a round of applause right now. Blow the horn, sound the whistles. That's going to add major liquidity to the market.
China is in the building. They're using Hong Kong to make their sales and purchases, ladies and gentlemen. But guess what? We figured you out. We know what's going on. China, we know you still want to be out there. We know you still got all that Bitcoin hanging around. We know. We know.
I mean, again, that's huge news for the space. It's going to add a lot of liquidity to the market. It's going to, I think a lot of different cryptos are going to have a huge price surge in the coming days. It actually just went, as of now, it's June 1st. So people in Hong Kong, as of now, as of midnight, are able to purchase crypto. And that's going to, I think we're going to see major, price points going on the uptrend for the rest of the week.
Yeah, listen. With them able to purchase crypto, right? That once again just gonna flood the market. People tonight, I don't know what time it is there in China right now, but once they wake up and once they get using this crypto, of course, that's China alone has billions of people. Not trying to say that a billion people are gonna instantly just start using, but just think of if 200,000 people out of nowhere just start using it. Guess what?
Buying, start trading. The volume is going to increase.
The volume is naturally going to increase overnight, over a week, over a month.
Absolutely.
And more people. Like, it's crazy.
Yeah.
We have something big going on.
It is, man. It is. It's a great time to be in the space, with it being, we're still in a bear market. Don't get it twisted. Right. But with all the prices being where they are right now, it's a great time to invest. Great time to build your portfolio.
Because right now, what we got? Bitcoin sitting at about 26,000.
Roughly, give or take, about 27,000.
Yeah, 27,000. We got Ethereum sitting at 1,800, 54.
Yeah.
We got XRP sitting at 50 cents. Now, earlier it got to about 52, I think maybe 53 cents, almost hit 53 cents.
Yeah, and that was a big price surge for XRP. And I think it has a lot to do with the case, seemingly, going to be solved here soon. That's the consensus in the crypto space. Everybody thinks that the case will be settled here imminently, and we finally will get that regulatory clarity that everybody's been looking for.
Yeah, definitely. And then once this, Just wait, man. If XRP gets this clarity, bro? Oh my gosh! Just imagine what. Just instantly, it could go from 50 cents to $3. From $3, it could go $5. It could go to $10. Now, we're not going to say this is going to happen overnight, but just imagine what could happen in the course of a week, 2 weeks, a course of a month. After 5 years of waiting for XRP, man, within 2 or 3 weeks, this thing could be shooting.
XRP is literally one of the most tweeted cryptocurrencies right now. It's been trending all day. Ripple is making major waves in the case, and this XRP outbreak, whenever it does happen, it's gonna, be one of the biggest transfers of wealth in history, I believe.
And right now, they're already give or take that this new company, Ripple, could be evaluated once it comes out of this lawsuit, once it tries to be IPO.
The IPO is happening here soon, isn't it?
Right. It could be, but right now, for a new company ready to IPO, this company could be evaluated at over $100 billion. Right now, this stock, if you go on Link2 right now, this stock is trading for $35. Right now, you have to be a accredited investor to get it, of course. I mean, we're not there yet, but not yet, but we will be there soon.
An accredited investor is somebody that puts at least about $250K into isn't that what the stipulations are?
No, you have to have over like $250K liquidity.
Okay.
Like liquid in your bank account, like funds and assets and everything.
And
that's like bare minimum. That's
minimum.
No, that's what Link2 allows you to come in with. Like if you have that, so then you can
you could pay to get it. You can play with the big boys.
You can play with the big boys, but even Link2, you know what I mean? They're just letting the small fry, because real credit investors, they have millions of dollars. The smallest anything, they're buying 100,000 of something that costs $10 or something. You know what I'm saying? Like they're paying up millions. Link2 allows you to.
So what you're saying is, when this bull market hit and Maryland for crypto with these assets that we're investing in, you're saying we might be able to hop in the accredited investor game.
We might be able to finally get on the Link2.
Protect your neck, kid.
But once we get these big bucks, we'll be crypto millionaires. You know what I mean? Then we'll be on. Be accredited investors.
That's another story for another day, man. We just had to throw it out there. We are heavily invested in the space. We're not just up here just preaching to the people and not what we preach.
We definitely got our portfolio looking right. We got our cryptos, we got our glint, we got we got some property we working on. We working on some investment properties, man, for crypto. We got a production studio we working on, man. We got a lot of things going on. A lot of
things bubbling in the pipeline,
we got some sponsors.
Just stay.
You gotta diversify
and get that crypto knowledge that we drop to you each and every week right here in the Mellow.
Gotta get you some gold, though. Gotta get you some gold. And you briefly mentioned Glint, and Glint is definitely something that I would say that everybody needs to get invested in. It's a platform where you can buy actual digital gold. And you can sell it and use it on a daily basis with your Glint actual debit card. Go on your app, download Glint. It gives you gold that's allocated, that's stored. That's I think this is Lords of London in their banks. All right. And guess what? When you want to cash out, let's say you have $5,000 worth of gold in your Glint account, and you're like, you know what? I want to see if I can cash out. Let me see if I can get my 5,000. Yes. You will fill out a paper, you fill out your paperwork, they verify you, they do their checks or their things, and they will get you your gold.
Wow.
Deliver you your gold bar, like bing.
That's crazy.
This is yours.
That's yours.
Yeah, take it.
So look, man, it's a great time to be in the space.
Right.
Great time to keep investing, especially in this bear market. I believe that the coming bull market, when the coming Bitcoin halving, it should take place around March of next year. And I think that Bitcoin will reach new all-time highs. Most definitely. We're going to break out of the 70K range, which is pretty much where we left off last bull run, where the all-time highs were. And I think that is because I think the market right now, we're in a economic catastrophe. And when I say that, I mean to say that.
What do you mean by that? What you talking about, Willis?
I'm saying that it's, you know, we've had a lot of banks failures. You know, a lot of liquidity are leaving the banks. We've had a lot of crypto platforms or exchanges that have defaulted and, you know, left a lot of users just hanging out with nothing to fall back on.
Public gone.
Yeah, look at all these banks that have failed.
We crossing them out slowly but surely.
You know, the dollar is being, you know, pretty much taken over by the yuan. You know, so it's a lot of there's a lot of, you know, pain points in the market that I think has the crypto market very undervalued of where it should and could be. And once we break through these, you know, these current ceilings that we're at, roughly the 30K mark, you know, I think in next year, I think Bitcoin is going to soar. I think we're going to see astronomical numbers that's going to literally melt faces.
Yeah. And I mean, what people don't understand is this is the bear market, folks.
Yes,
Bitcoin last time in the bear market got down to $3,000.
Talk to him.
Bitcoin went from $3,000 to $65,000.
And I also want to make another point now.
Bitcoin right now, real fast. Hold on, Sean. Is sitting at $26,802. All right. Now, if Bitcoin gets to about $40,000, all right, before the bull market really comes in, before the halving, all right, what do you think this price is gonna go to? Huh? What do you think? From 3,000 to 65,000. What do you think? From 40,000 is gonna go to? I don't want to throw nothing out, but I can tell you we'll be over.
Let's hear it. Let's hear it.
It will be on there over. Like, I'm not throwing out no more predictions because all our predictions have been like they was duck hunting, like we was playing Nintendo.
What I will say though is we got the recipe for a perfect storm right now, and I want to piggyback off of what you were saying about how the price went down to $3,000. $3,000. The last time that happened, that's when we were around the pandemic, and you know the inflation was high, the market was dead, everything was low. So what happened? The Fed printed trillions of dollars, which added so much liquidity to the market. Now, with this debt ceiling being raised, what's going to happen? The Fed is going to start printing trillions of dollars. So if we see the same type of trends that took place the last time this happened, you know, with, like you said, with Bitcoin going from 3,000 to 60,000, we literally are having this same thing repeated. So I think that price right now, man, we're looking at easily $100,000 to $150,000 Bitcoin
from 2000. What was it? 2018, 19, and they, like you said, Trump and them printed all everybody was
trillions of dollars,
PP, all these programs. We're gonna help you. We're gonna give people. We're gonna give you benefits and all this stuff, man. It's crazy. Giving you what's the checks they was giving us? The
stimulus
checks. Oh my gosh. 1,200 here, 600 there, another 600 here, another 1,000 there. They're just throwing away money. But guess what? When they were throwing away money, like you said, liquidity was at its
rolling
finest.
Into
Bitcoin
the market.
went from 3,000
and with all these banks being insolvent, people are the big outflow of liquidity leaving banks. People are unfair right now, man. So I think, you know, I think we're going to see this type of same astronomical numbers because people are going to take that money and they're going to put it into cryptocurrency. And you never know, man. You never know. So don't be the one adding liquidity to the market. Make sure you get in it now. So once that liquidity enters the market, you can now make a graceful exit. And make sure you know those profits are sitting where
what we're not doing this time is last time we were like, oh, you gotta hodl. This time definitely we took profits, but this time we're taking good profits. We're taking not life-changing profits, but we're taking comfortable profits. Because last time we just took, because we were just because once again we had never seen this type of jump from, once again, 3,000 to 65K. We were like, wow. So we had analytics. People saying this might hit 82.
You know, this might hit 100.
Yeah, it might hit 100 the way it was going. So nobody wanted to be that person to be like, I took out that 60 and it went to 95. But guess what? This time we're gonna be, hey,
living and learn.
Yes, this time we're gonna say, hey, we took out at 65 and it dropped. And guess what? We took out a lot at 75. We took out some at 85.
Yep.
95, 100, 105, 50. Like, no, yes, we're going to take profits this time. All right?
As we should. I mean, it's it's so much happening in the space, man. And,
Dollar cost average in,
dollar cost
average out.
averaging. Yep, absolutely. You have to, especially now in this bear market. You want to make sure you start to accumulate assets on all of these projects that are making waves and are making things happen. And I just kind of want to highlight how a lot of companies are pretty much like, you don't want to be last to the party, right? And so Bybit is a platform that is based out of Canada, a crypto exchange platform, and they literally just left Canada because of the hard crypto sanctions that's taking place right now. And I don't want to see this happen for the United States, but I'm starting to feel like it's a little bit inevitable, because we have yet to come with this clarity where we're dragging our feet. We're letting the people know, what they can do with this cryptocurrency. A lot of companies are going overseas, man, because that everything is already laid out for them. So and it's like, what are we doing?
And what people don't understand is all these big companies, like you said, are investing overseas. JP Morgan is investing overseas. Goldman Sachs, Citibank, Bank of America, they're already setting up banks and institutions in China, in India, because they know the emerging market is going to rise. They're rising out of poverty right now as we speak, because they're the ones coming up with the yuan. They're giving out the yuan to all their citizens and letting them use it, letting them try it. They've already had not billions, but millions of sales using their digital currency right now. And right now, the United States is late to the party. And until we catch up, which we're behind on purpose, if people don't understand, we are behind on purpose, because once again, they cannot let the United States, the biggest market in the world, rise, because once again, the rest of the market is trying to catch up with the United States. So at the end of the day, if the United States was to take off, guess what? They'd never catch up. So what happens is the United States is being held back until the rest of the emerging markets can catch up, and maybe passes a little bit until we're able to, come along, and then we will catch up. And until then, man, we just gotta sit here, dollar cost averaging, play our part. We understand what's going on. If you've been paying attention to crypto, you know what's going on. So just like I said, don't worry, dollar cost averaging, do what you got to do.
Do what you got to do.
Diversify, and you're good.
Yeah, make sure and because there's a lot of different spaces in cryptocurrency. You have the gaming space, you have the DeFi space, you have the AI space, which is really taking off
right now. The AI market is
Singularity.net, definitely a project you want to have in your portfolio. Fetch AI, definitely a project you want to have in your portfolio. Measuring real-time data to the blockchain and the Internet of Things. Like there's so much that's happening in AI right now with Chat GPT,
and these kids are using Chat GPT like nothing, man. Like, man, these kids are turning in homework, and I don't have to worry about it. Chat GPT. Hey, write me a paper about world history in 1962 and how it affected the world and how it affected the army and us going to Vietnam.
Yeah,
and within like 3 minutes, you got a whole 10-page paper.
I saw something recently where Chat GPT had about 25,000 people bet on it made predictions on stocks that were set to go up and cryptocurrencies tokens that are set to moon. So people are using the AI to trade right now.
And what people don't understand though, these NASDAQ and all these other companies, they've been using AI.
Yep,
they've been using.
This is new to
BlackRock.
us.
They've had Aladdin for years.
Yep.
Aladdin is an AI company. I mean, it's an AI program that does stocks. They've been using this for years, and people don't know.
Yeah,
for years.
Yeah. And it's crazy because now that you mentioned NASDAQ, they recently just featured Ripple in Times Square. They had like a big, I guess, a commemorative ad to Ripple, and I think that just goes to show you that that Ripple is going to be one of the key players in the crypto space right now. We just to get back to the lawsuit, I really believe that they're going to come out on top, and I'm sure there's going to be some type of appeal process. But once they come out on top, I think it's gonna that XRP takeoff is going to be crazy. It's going to be crazy. There's so many things happening with the XRP ledger.
But it was so crazy that so many people still don't know about XRP or Ripple. It's the case of the century. It's all over the
It's going to make history. It's going to make financial history.
People still don't know about it. Guess what? When they find out, guess what? Ripple and that XRP token is going to be at about $3, $4, $5. That's where that FOMO is going to hit. People will be like, "What? You bought it at what? 15 cents and it's now what? $5? How can I get some?"
I mean, you know, there's cross-border payments. We're talking corporate level. We're talking billions of dollars.
That's when we sell.
With the cost a fraction of $1. I mean, we're talking technology that will change the world.
And let me tell you, folks, when your grandmother calls you, when that aunt calls you, when your friend that you haven't talked to in about 2-3 years and like, "Hey man, I heard about this XRP token, man, and what should I do? Should I buy into it?" And you're like, "Yeah, go ahead and buy into it." And when you get those calls, that's the time. That's the signal.
That's when you know
when it's time to take some profits. When that person calls,
when that person that knows nothing about crypto, never has asked you any questions. When they start asking questions,
doubt you all your life.
Take profits.
Was a hater on you all, like, you know what?
Take profits.
He could play football.
Take profits.
Man, he wasn't a good coach.
Take profits.
I'm not gonna listen to him. Oh,
take profits.
XRP's at $4. Hey, buddy. Hey, LJ, can you tell me how that crypto thing works again? What is this exchange where I can go buy from?
Take profits.
It was up what? Up where?
Take
hold.
Uphold.
One of those.
Definitely.
Go ahead.
Definitely.
It was uphold.
They
allow you to buy that XRP token that you're looking for there, buddy. Go ahead.
So man.
And guess what? I'm gonna be using that same uphold to sell.
As you should.
Go ahead.
Once that liquidity enters the market, make sure you have that price point set, where you're ready to exit. Don't sell everything.
Not at all.
Get it.
But
get
you
a
know
percentage.
What's so crazy is, I mean, I have my little bag that I set aside. I got, a couple thousand. I'm ready to, sell on demand. But the bag, the bag. Like I said, I might have to go ahead and keep that and hold that for the flare and let that, bubble. And I might have to use that and take some loans out on my own XRP, because I swear you're gonna be able to do that. You're gonna be we're gonna be like our own banks. People are gonna be so in need for XRP that we're gonna be able to actually lend our XRP out to people and be like, you know what?
That's absolutely true.
We can lend it out to you. You gotta pay it back, of course. But guess what? When you pay it back, it's gonna be a little bit more.
What's so great about the crypto space is, I kind of want to highlight something you just said as far as we're going to be our own banks. With the technology that we have right now with crypto, we already are our own bank, especially when you have your own cold wallet, such as the Trezor or the Ledger Nano X, which is what we have here on the Maryland for Crypto show.
Right. We use the good old Ledger. But we did hear, what's that thing we heard about the Ledger though?
So there's been recent news with Ledger it's definitely disappointing. It's disappointing to say the least, because
they have a way to backdoor your Ledger. But once again, if you do your research on what they were talking about, because it had Twitter all in the roar, you have to opt into this program.
Yes, you do.
And to break it down, so when you're really rich, what usually people do, they go to the bank that custodies their funds and their all their money and gold or whatever, all their assets. And what they usually do is that bank or that institution takes their code and be like, all right, your security code. What we're going to do, we're going to break it up. We're going to take half of your security code here, and we're going to take the other half, and we're going to send it to our other bank in Germany, or in England, or wherever in the other part of California or New York. And we're going to split this code up. So if anything ever happens, let's say something happens and you need to get the code, or you're being threatened. And so instead of going to the bank in New York and hey, I got a gun to my head, I need my code. They're like, oh, well, I can only give you half the code. The other half, it's in California. So you got to figure out how to get that code. So that's what it's doing. It's made to protect you and yourself. So if you ever lose your code, or if anything ever happens, your code is not lost all at once. You can hey, I got half of it here, I got half of there. It's broken down in pieces where you can still be able to access it, and they can help you access it if need be. But once again, You have to opt into this program. So if you don't opt in, guess what, folks? It doesn't bother you. You still have your ledger. You still able to custody your own ledger.
I get it.
You're still able to use it if you don't opt into this program.
I get it. And, from a grand scheme of things, yes, it is a good feature to have because it's a safety net. However,
they want our money.
However, me personally, now this is just my personal opinion. I just don't like the fact that the back door exists. Regardless of whether you can opt in or not, that functionality is there. So if they really wanted to, you could technically, we're kind of reverting back to what crypto stands against. And that's that, that system where you're banking with an authority and there's a third party that can actually do something to your assets or to something. So, which is, I feel like for what Ledger stands for.
Big Sean is worried.
What it stands for.
You wasn't scared of nothing.
I'm not, but I don't like the fact that
I'll put my hand in the alligator's mouth and not be scared
from the back door.
I wish somebody would put
Treasure,
a gun on me.
And it's crazy because the owner of Treasure definitely he stated that he believes that no one should have access to your key phrase as a crypto asset holder, and with their products that will never happen. So I definitely
they shouldn't have.
Thank you.
They should. I agree with you. They should, but they do for those people that are scared. Once again, if you are scared, say you scared and opt in. And be like, you know what? I don't trust all this is saying is if you don't trust yourself, if you feel like you're not that person that can really hold on to your crypto and hold on to your keys and you're scared, we got your back.
Not your crypto, man.
That's what they're saying. We got your back, but you have to opt into this program. Now, somebody like me, I have my ledger and my ledger phrases and everything else in a secured bank. In a safety deposit box. You gotta lock it, you gotta do all you know what I mean, you gotta go through the extra security, go through the glass door, you gotta get your special key, you know what I mean. That's how I'm protecting my crypto. All right. But once again, if you don't feel comfortable doing all that, then they have the option.
Don't opt in, people. You heard it first in the Money for Crypto show.
That's why I do my own research. That's why I study. That's why I try to do what I can do to stay a step ahead. Because once again, if you know what's going on, you know how to stay ahead of the game.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? If you're somebody coming in a year from now, that's gonna be all you know. Oh yeah, let me go ahead and give my keys. This is what you're supposed to do, right? But guess what? We've been in the game now. This is 3 or 4 years now. So we understand 2019 when we got in. Well, when I got in, they got in 2020. So like I said, we've been around. Yeah. All right. It's been a couple years now. We've hit the lows of the lows and the highs of the highs.
It's been a crazy ride.
Yeah, within 4 years. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, we know protect your keys.
Protect your keys. Your crypto. Not your keys, not your crypto. Right. Write it down. Put it somewhere safe. Yeah. To make sure you're the only one that has access to it. If your ledger is ever compromised or broken or whatever, you'll be able to have that back door to get in there.
Door.
I want to say, just for a lot of the people that are new to the space, because this bear market and this bull market is going to bring a lot of new people to the space. Right. You got to make sure you dollar cost average. Make sure you are in all of the different facets of crypto. You got to have a little bit of DeFi. You got to have a little bit of utility. You got to have, a meme coin here and there isn't bad if you want a high risk, high reward. But there's an AI space, there's a gaming space, there's the NFTs, there's so many different facets that you can make money in crypto. You can stake your cryptocurrency, whether you're staking it on an exchange, which we don't recommend, or you can stake it on your different wallets, whether that be MetaMask or Ledger. You can have your money earn compound interest for you. There's a lot of different ways that you can capitalize in this space, and you just got to, do your research, buy the rumor, sell the news. Make sure that you understand the different partnerships for these different companies that you're investing in, what their token does, what the market cap is, what the total supply is, how does it trade, what's the volume of it. There's definitely a good website for a lot of people that are new to the space.
That knowledge,
fiatleak.com, FIAT leak.com. It will show you.
That be like,
It will show you real
all the money coming from everywhere, like
crypto payments, transactions.
Let you see what country is coming
all
from,
over the world.
Who's buying who? Like, damn, this country's buying a lot of this.
It will blow your mind to see, you know, how much crypto is in circulation right now. How much?
And it's 24/7.
24/7.
Doesn't matter what time right now. Trading.
Stock market closes.
It's probably being lit right
crypto
now.
Never does.
South Korea is up right now. Like when we see South Korea, all them, they're up now. So right now you see the United States liquidity going slow, and it's like, but then you see South Korea like
start buzzing. And I'm sure Hong Kong is buzzing right now.
Matter of fact, you ever seen those old war movies, like those Vietnam movies, when it's dark and they just start shooting and you just see the light, like That's how I look on the fiat league. You just see the
for real
flickering through.
So you definitely want to you know, make sure you're abreast of all these things, and make sure you follow the Maryland for Crypto show, because we're gonna keep you informed. We're gonna keep you with all the takes and everything you need to know.
Right.
Make sure you follow us on all different platforms.
Make sure you like and subscribe, man.
Subscribe,
get out follow. There, man. We be dropping these knowledges, man. Nobody want to, you know what I mean? You're gonna listen. We're gonna keep coming. We're gonna keep dropping this, you know what I mean, these knowledge, dropping these gems for y'all. But you already know. You see the platform, man.
You see what it is, man. You already know what it is, man.
Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. You know what I mean? You can send us a Cash App, a little something. You know what I mean? We're giving you these jewels for free. You feel me? We out here, though.
Maryland for Crypto. We appreciate y'all for tuning in. Make sure you stay tuned for the next episode. Come holla at us, man. We out of here.
Man, we out of here. Holla.
Feeling like I ain't done much. All good, though. I know I did everything I could, though. Insisting anyway, like Rondo. Rage on, bro. I'm kicking shit like E Honda. I gotta eat every plate made for me casa. Talking dumb to me, I gotta holler. You focus on memes, me, I'm clocking dollars. For real, We riding on dope ass energy. We rolling up dope, stay away from me. My shit is too dope, you can't cope with me. Fuck you if you can't deal with my energy. We rolling off dope ass energy. We rolling up dope, stay away from me. If you can't deal with my dope energy, fuck you and anything that you feel about me.